This is a demonstration of how to configure the connection from ABBYY Vantage to MFiles. Assuming you've already begun to set up the skill in ABBYY, as you can see here, we're now ready to set up the output stage. Firstly, head over to the Connectfy portal, sign in, and select Services Catalog, where you'll hit Create Service for the Send ABBYY Invoices to MFiles service. This is where you'll be creating the configuration for ABBYY to MFiles. Here, you'll want to click Register New App. This will add a new option for today's date in the drop-down list. Now I'll repeat that step for MFiles. Here you'll add your MFiles server connection URL, hit Verify and Continue, and then log in with your username, password, and Vault GUID. Then you'll just generate token and finish. Now that we've configured the pathway, click the little question mark next to Setup Instructions. This will give you the output code. In this instance, I'm only copying the security key as I've already set up the remaining code prior to this video, but in your case, make sure to copy the entire code. Now, head back over to your new skill in ABBYY, click Output, then Settings, and paste your code here. Click Save, Publish, Publish again, Publish and Review, and now you should be good to go. Now that we've configured the pathway from ABBYY to MFiles, we can configure MFiles to Xero. Let's head back to the Services Catalog in the Connectfy portal and hit Create Service for Send MFiles Invoices to Xero. Under Xero Details, click Register New App. Then you'll be directed to an authorization page where you'll be asked to allow Connectfy access to Xero. Now you'll need to select the new app from the drop-down. For the MFiles details, this time you'll want to select the app we just used for the previous connection with today's date from the drop-down menu. Hit Save Changes. This will take you back to the services list. Click the edit icon, click Setup Instructions to find the code you need, and again, copy the entire thing. Head over to the MFiles admin, locate your workflow. Your workflow can be set up however you'd like, but ours looks like this. I'm going to edit the Xero state. Navigate to the Actions tab, ensure Run Script is ticked, and Edit Code. This is where you'll paste the code. Again, in this instance, I only need to paste the authentication key. However, this area should look blank for you, so you will need to paste the entire code. Close this window, click OK, make sure you save the changes to your workflow. Now we can head back to Connectfy and save changes there. Now we can test this is working. I have preloaded an invoice here in ABBYY. I'll mark this as complete. Now, in Vantage, I can see that the invoice stage is Processing Finished. So I'll head over to my Recent tab in MFiles. Locate the invoice. You can see here that we have the supplier, line items, attachment, and all the relevant metadata for the invoice. To send the invoice from MFiles to Xero, we'll assign the workflow to the invoice, move it to the first workflow state, and save changes. Now we'll need to change the state again to send it to Xero. Hit Save Changes again, and it should have sent the invoice to Xero. Let's head over to Xero, navigate to Bills to Pay, then to the Draft tab, and here is our invoice. Thanks! I hope this was helpful.